If anyone can hear me, this message is for you. My name is Alex Denney, and I hope I'm coming through. I do these little broadcasts hoping that they ease your strife. Let's archipelago on an adventure in this lonely island life. Archipelago on an adventure in this lonely island life. I shipwrecked on an island so many years ago. Made friends with talking animals and finally fixed my boat. Now we sail with them together as we see the world outside. Let's archipelago on an adventure in this lonely island life. Archipelago on an adventure in this lonely island life. Welcome to Island Life with Alex Denney. It's my broadcast that I do from my ship surrounding an island of talking animals. I'm sailing those waves, coming through the airwaves on my radio. It's been a while since I've done this, you know? I used to do it every week for like 8 years, and then I started doing it like once a month. I think I needed this so badly. I was so desperate to get off of Animal Island and get back to the human world. And I eventually, I think, just didn't need to be rescued. And I found other things that were occupying my time. But it's always good to go back to something you love to do. Maybe I'll keep doing this regularly again. Maybe this will be a one-off thing. Who knows? The important thing is that I'm here now with my friends, including one of my friends who's on the boat here with me, Puma the Tigress. Hello, Puma.
Promise me there'd be fresh meat.
I did promise you that. And when I said that, I wasn't thinking about the way that we would get that fresh meat. And then I realized that I'm a vegetarian myself. I just don't think about that kind of thing sometimes. I'm sorry, Puma. I tricked you. I tricked you. What I did is I tricked you.
Listen, I'm looking at you and you look like fresh meat, you know?
Oh, man. This was a poorly thought out trick. Maxwell!
Chapter 15. Or maybe chapter 15 should go before and be chapter 12.
Yes, I believe someone was reaching out. Alex.
Sorry, Maxwell. I didn't realize you were in the middle of one of your ASMR sessions.
It's audio book 3, but thank you. ASMR is on a bi-weekly schedule. I thought you knew that.
I'm so glad that you're making forays into further things that you can record in shells and bottles and send out for people to listen to and comfort them. Maybe that's the secret to getting Puma off my back or off my throat, as it were.
I'm more of a leg woman, but are you suggesting, Alex, that I eat Maxwell?
No, not Maxwell either.
I welcome it.
Oh, really?
I do.
You'd like to be eaten, Maxwell.
Ever since developing aquagoraphobia, things have been quite difficult. As soon as I got this plastic sheath around my neck.
Yeah, Maxwell is a Barracuda, and he currently has one of those, you get a 6-pack of aluminum cans, and it's around his neck, and it's on there pretty tight. I've tried to get it off myself, and I haven't been able to do it.
Listen, I have very sharp teeth, and sounds like it's a really good opportunity to check out that neck of yours. See if I can help you.
Sample the meat, as it were. And
I really meant just cut off. I can't believe those heartless humans just throwing out 6-pack ring canned things. I mean, do you think they'd figure it out? Isn't it fun for them to cut it up? Like, man.
I would assume so. Yes, please cut the thing off.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. Wait, did you say?
I said cut the thing off my neck.
Yeah, I could do it. Or just right now. Hold on. All right. You're just gonna need to flop to the left.
Okay. Is that
all right,
a good position?
Shave it against the tooth right there. And I'm gonna puncture it. And there we go. Look at that.
Maxwell.
I can breathe again.
This trip has already had positive results. I thought we'd never get that thing off your neck.
It feels like a Chuck Mangione song.
Can you
Could you give us an example
recount
of
a few bars?
Yes, if I remember the lyrics, as you know, I've only been listening to Heart, which is the only song you've ever given me. But Chuck Mangione's like, da, 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 da. It's through a trumpet-like device, almost like a coronet, but funnier looking, wider.
Listen, Maxwell, I could throw you right back into the ocean right now, Let's get your snack on.
I would say that you just, as my offering, my thanks, I offer myself up to you.
I've already emotionally bonded to you. I don't think it really makes sense. I think listen, I knew there wasn't going to be fresh meat here. I just like to ride Alex into the ground and make him feel really bad for existing. It's just like my thing to do with men. It's just like make them feel really bad. And I'm actually a fruitarian now.
Oh wow. You don't eat meat at all yourself?
No, and I don't even eat vegetables that were once living. So did you know?
Wait,
did you know? So once you cut a blade of grass, they emit a frequency that is akin to screaming, and it's actually very sad. So the fruitarian lifestyle is only to really eat berries or things that were never alive, which know?
Berries weren't ever alive.
Cucumbers, bananas, berries.
But other plants are alive?
Tend to be alive. Yeah, like broccoli, you're definitely killing.
I've never heard screams from plants.
Again, it's a frequency that you need to be attuned to.
It's only because of my human ears.
A sonic modulation, yes.
Genetic. As an ASM artist, as I'm told, you would understand that, Maxwell.
Wow, this is blowing my mind because I've been a vegetarian ever since moving to the island. I was thinking that was,
it's not good. It's not good enough. The next step is to be a breatharian.
I wonder if any humans have ever heard the screams.
My thought would be scientists, probably.
I wonder if we pick up a scientist over the radio.
You're still trying to do that?
Yeah.
Hey, you're looking for? I was just in the kitchen. I was walking by my Energy Star Wi-Fi enabled refrigerator, and I heard this coming out of the ice machine. Who's there?
Hello, this is Alex Denney. I'm broadcasting from an island of talking animals with a couple of my animal friends. Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Juel Taylor. I was just walking by. I was literally about to get a cup of juice, and I heard people talking about fruit screaming. Is my juice? Is someone sold in this?
No, now it depends on what it's in your juice, Juel.
Strawberries and lemons?
No, you're doing just fine.
What? Souls? Okay.
You're just doing fine. You're doing just fine. It's going to be healthy for you, and you're not killing anything. Now, if you like being humiliated by a female tiger, we could talk, because your voice, sounds really great.
Velvety and smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, awesome. Glad to talk to you, Juel. This is so funny. I've been getting a lot of people, I feel like the last few times I broadcasted, it came in through somebody's toaster, their air fryer. Now we're coming through a refrigerator.
Someone talked to us once
Wi-Fi
through a flugelhorn.
That's true.
Flugelhorn.
Oh, I think was that the instrument you were thinking of earlier, Maxwell?
That was the instrument. I couldn't remember. It's a very funny looking instrument.
Juel, do you know what a flugelhorn is?
It's a funny looking instrument, apparently.
I think Are you a musician yourself?
Kind of wide mouth. I'm making a motion that's kind of like a tuba. Make it a circular motion out of it,
I can see it. I can see it in my mind's eye.
Saxophone, horn, amalgamation.
I can
picture it in your mind's eye.
I can really picture it in my mind's eye what you're describing, that flugelhorn, Juel.
It's like a burr, 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 that kind of noise.
Juel, you are a master of painting
Something
a picture with words. What do you do for a living?
It feels like a segue.
Oh, that's just a natural question.
I'm a writer and a director. Of course, I'm a writer and a director.
You are.
Congratulations.
You sound kind of like a guy that I worked with once upon a time in film school. Your voice is very similar.
Really? I wonder if...
Yeah. This guy that was put in a bear costume and held out in the desert in 110-degree heat. Wow. You sound a lot like him.
I sound like that guy.
You sound a lot like that guy.
In a bear costume?
A bear. You had to be there, you know.
I bet.
It was
Well,
a thing,
you had to be
you know?
bear. Am I right?
You had to be there. You did.
Buns.
Boo.
Well,
Okay.
Boo.
now I know some real talking bears on the island, even though, like I said, right now I'm with a tiger and a barracuda who talk, if you can believe it.
Oh, what's going on?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm pretty sure this isn't sentient. I'm gonna put some seaweed in my cup right now, and I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, so seaweed is okay to
Probably.
eat.
How's it going, dudes and dudettes? Are
Woo!
you ready to
Whoa.
party?
Oh, shit.
Ba-ba-ba.
What the hell?
Oh.
What is that I'm hearing?
I'm
It's
hearing.
me. It's Surfing Seaweed, the sentient seaweed that loves to surf. I do not know how I'm alive. Ba-ba-ba.
Are you making a horn sound, my friend?
I've
that a
never heard of a
flugel?
horn
Is that a
before
flugelhorn?
because the ocean is all that I know. But that's the sound that I hear when I'm not thinking. I am an affront to God. Ba ba ba.
Ba-ba-bow.
That's the sound I was describing when you asked how a flugelhorn sounded.
Oh.
Flugel,
I'm gonna
I've
hop
not
on
heard
the
of this
ship. I want to see
contraption
the
that is a
seaweed up close.
flugelhorn. I have only heard of surfing.
I'm pretty sure we have come full circle into this conversation now. Seaweed, I am so sorry that I was about to eat you. I really like to be more ethical than that.
It's okay. I am everywhere. Every seaweed is sentient. I am like a hive mind under the ocean.
Oh, that's
Huge
amazing.
parts of I feel pain from I'm being eaten by 7 different people in sushi restaurants right now. Please
very
kill
second.
me.
Oh,
Please kill me.
Everyone wants to die today.
It is that time.
What'd you say your name was?
My name is Surfing Seaweed.
You were the most
What is your
Ex-
name?
existentially dours.
Also, I
all
don't have
surfers
eyes.
sounded-
You have to. Everybody has to explain what you look like and are.
Oh my God. I've used you as my roofing
love
for
this
my
guy.
cave.
That
I,
hurt
uh,
a lot.
I am deeply sorry.
I have a very important question for you. Are you ready for it?
Let's hear it.
Do you like surfing?
I was gonna ask you the same. You don't sound like you catch the waves.
Surfing is all I know. I do not know if I love it or hate it.
Oh,
It is-
okay. It's like if you have
surfing
to
and-
eat like
and
filet
eating-
mignon every day.
It's what my life is. If you could call what I am alive.
You seem alive to me. Do you consider just like floating on the ocean waves? That's surfing for you?
No, that is floating. I have a surfboard made out of driftwood.
That's awesome.
Are you single?
I am everything.
I guess I don't understand the concept. So wait,
Yes, I do not. Do you mean one surfboard or I am of 1 billion strands of seaweed?
Do you have a romantic partner?
Yes, the ocean.
wait.
Don't we
Would you
all?
consider yourself polyamorous?
I am everything amorous.
Yep, that makes sense.
Which means that I'm one with the ocean, and also I'm in several relationships. It's very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would kind of mean you're in relationships with yourself as well.
My favorite relationship is with half of a starfish in Australia.
Oh, that's lovely. What's their
Oh.
name?
I do not understand the concept of names.
Oh, I see.
Only surfing.
So if I were to say that my name is Alex Denney and I'm a human, what would that mean
What
to you?
is a name?
Right. Only
It's an
surfing.
existential question.
What
Yeah,
is a
is
name?
your name surfing? Because I know what that is.
Call me Surfing Denney.
Oh, hello, surfing, Denney.
And this is
Do
Surfing.
you like to party?
I love to party. I party with my animal friends out here.
May I join your party?
Absolutely. Welcome to the party, Surfing Seaweed.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome. That's a word I just learned.
Congratulations. I'm psyched to be a part of this experience with you.
Well, you said that you understand directing and filmmaking. Right now, how would you describe this moment in our story?
Yes, let us get back to other conversations that aren't related to my
Oh,
life.
we're coming back to
running-
you,
we're
seaweed,
running-
bro.
Oh, no.
We were running dangerously low on plot points, but now I think we're picking it up.
Yes,
Dangerously low.
Talk about what your
Dangerously low on plot
surfing
points,
is.
but it's okay though.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, my surfing? I don't know. I've never been surfing, man, but I have been.
You've never been
I've
surfing?
been to surf attractions in water parks. So there is that. I was supposed to go surfing once, but the water was too cold. So I stood on the beach and watched others surf. I was in Malibu.
Part of
and I
me is
went with
in
the express.
Malibu right now, and it
You
sucks.
are. I think a little bit of you washed up towards my feet one time as I watched my friend surf.
I remember that. That means we're in a
You remember that?
relationship now.
Yeah, romantic
Congratulations,
connection.
Yes.
Juel.
That is what marriage
Thank you, I
is to
appreciate
me.
that.
Surfing Juel. You're officially a surfing.
Yes, surfing Juel.
You're an honourary surfer now,
Uh-oh.
like all of us.
What
But
are we
really,
doing for our
if
wedding
you think about it,
anniversary?
we're going to get some sushi.
Oh no!
Wait, Surfing Seaweed. Yeah, would you eat yourself?
What is eating?
It's a tough concept, man.
I do not understand
Puma,
eating.
how you doing
but
over there? You doing
I
okay,
would do
Puma?
anything for surfing Juel.
My entire understanding and concept of life has been flipped on its head. And honestly, for someone as woke as I am, it's really a little too much to take in at this moment.
What
Okay.
are you and what's your name?
All right. I'm a feminist tiger named Puma.
Surfing
Cool name.
Puma.
Nope,
Hello,
Oh.
sir. Oh,
definitely
sorry.
not a surfing person.
I do not understand not surfing.
I've had many sexual conquests, occasionally in the ocean. So it's possible while you were making love with the ocean, I too was making love in the ocean.
I was definitely there. It was fine.
Yeah, great. That's why I asked if you were single. I had a feeling that there was a sexual understanding between us, but I digress. So what we do here, Seaweed person, is we talk to Alex, who's the only human on this island.
Surfing, Alex?
That's
Surfing
me.
Surfing
Alex.
Surfing Alex.
Yeah, you'd think he'd surf off this island, but he's just not
I
going to
haven't
do
been
that.
able to figure it out. I haven't been able to get home, even
One
when I
day.
fixed my boat that we're on.
One day.
I like to surf.
You could surf with Maxwell. Maxwell's always in the water.
Yeah.
Describe what you are and what you look like. I don't have eyes.
I am about 46 inches. I have serrated teeth, blue, almost the color of the ocean. And I wear a light pork pie hat, chapeau.
That's a very good look. Would you like to marry me?
I think I already have. You are shingled on my roof.
How romantic.
So
We find
if I'm
love.
hearing you right, I feel like by proxy, we're really already in a polygamous relationship.
I think
We're
all of us are in a relationship with
tangentially
Surfing
married to
Seaweed.
one another.
Yes, I
That's
am married
what's
to
going on here.
everything.
He's the interlaced connectivity that brings us all together.
Yeah,
as
Surfing
one.
Seaweed, you connect all of us.
Okay, since we all love each other, will you kill me?
We can certainly try, but even if we kill, like, we were to eat this version of you here on the ship with us, wouldn't you just continue to exist everywhere else?
I mean, there's a movie called The Suicide Squad, and I think that there's a plot that's kind of like this,
You know, in the song I always play at the beginning of my show, I talk about the lonely island life, which is, meant to be like how I was feeling, but also how all of our lives can feel that way, can feel lonely, can feel island-like. But meeting you today, Surfing Seaweed, it feels like I could never be lonely because I'm connected to you and you're connected to everyone. And so we're all connected.
You've kind of already escaped the island, man.
I'm off. I'm
When
off.
you really think about it, it kind of reminds me of a short I did with a guy who sounds like you called Night Bear. The Night Bear was everyone at once and was everywhere at once and was his own father and mother at the same time.
Maybe in a way,
You
I
should meet
am
that
that guy that was in that short that you filmed.
In many ways, according to our friend Surfing Seaweed, you are that guy.
Wow. If I ever make it to California, I'd love to see this short that you filmed.
When, not if.
Juel, when I make it to California finally, I would love to see this short that you filmed.
I think that not only will you see it, you were in it. You starred in it. You conceived it. You wrote it, directed it, and played every role.
Well, and that's the question
Now,
I
what do you
have
think about
here,
that?
really. Like, I feel like I've just smoked a couple of bamboo bongs. 'Cause
I'm
it's
right there with you.
Like, if you actually did do that with this fine husky man voice Juel person, do you even need to do this podcast anymore? Does life have any meaning? Do we all need to die?
What is a podcast?
So you know how like fish travel in pods,
Yes.
and then fishermen cast nets?
Yes.
So when a fisherman casts a net and captures a pod, so too has Alex casted his intellectual web and nest, and we are his pod now.
I understood some of
Checks
those
out.
words, but what I do understand is that I'm married to all of you and I love you.
So do you really want to die now?
Yes.
Well,
Determined.
you know what, Surfing Seaweed? I will eat you.
Maybe we should all.
We should
eat
all
him.
eat Surfing Seaweed.
Thank you. Let's
Juel,
party.
Do you have some seaweed you can throw into that juice you were drinking?
I'll throw some in there.
Heck
I'll
yeah.
throw some in there.
Well, this is
my part.
great. I'm gonna play us my closing song, and then we'll all eat Surfing Seaweed.
I'll eat surfing
Together.
Do we
seaweed
really
together.
feel like we got to the core of what today was about?
I
This little
understood all of it.
I don't know how much deeper we could go into what today is about.
I don't necessarily want to go deeper, but I just wanted to check in with everyone really quickly.
Is everybody?
And see, well, no, I wanted to see what everyone's takeaway is from
Yeah.
today. We all know that I'm horny.
That's your takeaway? Is that you're horny?
Yeah, always. Seaweed, I never knew I'd be attracted to seaweed. That's mine.
What's your takeaway, Maxwell?
I've learned that in this small time that we are on this planet, we are more connected to each other than we realize.
That's beautiful. Joel,
Thank
what's your
you. I should
takeaway?
write that in chapter 14.
Oh, there you
That
go.
was beautiful. I've learned that refrigerators are way more powerful than I imagined.
Right? Who knew that they could?
Right?
We're connected by seaweed and refrigerators.
Connected by seaweed and Wi-Fi connections and Energy Star refrigerators.
Hmm. And yeah, I think my takeaway is I'm connected in ways I never could imagine. I've never needed to be so lonely because I'm always connected through seaweed. And I think with that,
I learned what a podcast is.
you did.
And
You
you're
did.
on one.
And you're on one. Congratulations. This broadcast will be a podcast.
Ba ba ba. That's what I make when I'm in pain.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Well, let's try to end some of that pain for you. Joel, it's been really nice meeting you. The power is dying on my radio.
Well,
Oh.
it was nice meeting all of you.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me as I play us out.
I think so. You're still picking up.
Oh, good. It's time to go. The sun's setting down. The power in my radio is almost run out. So at least for now, I'm here to stay. Maybe I'll get rescued on another day. But we had some fun. We made new friends. And there was another chance to try again. Until then, we'll say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me on Island Life. Thanks for hanging out with me on Island Life. Thanks for hanging out with me on Island Life.
Now eat me, please. Ah.
Feels so good.
Now I'm dead.
Cool.
All right, everybody. That was the episode. Thank you so much. It's time for some credits. Bow, bow, bow. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you are listening to this as a podcast, you can also check out the edited video of our recording session along with art of our characters at youtube.com/thealexdenney. And if it's the other way around, check us out on islandlifepod.com or any podcast app. Our suggestion word for this episode was flugelhorn, and that was from @Jesse_Blue_ on Twitter. If you would like to suggest a word for a future episode, then follow us on social media @Island Life Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we reach out when we're getting ready to record a new episode. You can check me out at alexdenney.com, and let's pass it over to all my friends that are here. Let's start with Juel. Go ahead and tell the people what you want them to know and where it can be found if you wish to be found.
Oh man, I really don't have any social media, dog, but you can definitely, hopefully in the spring, watch the Cloned Tyrone when it drops on Netflix. So please check that out.
Joey Clift.
Hey everybody, my name is Joey Clift. You can follow me on Twitter @JoeyTainment. You can follow me on Instagram @Joey Clift with like 5 eyes. The reason I have that is that a 12-year-old took Joey Clift with 1 eye, so I just kept adding eyes until one was free. And let's see, this is part of Joey Clift has some free time, so he's spending it guesting on podcasts. Summer 2021 tour. You can follow that on Twitter #JCHSFTSHSIGOPS 2021. I know it's technically not summer anymore, but this tour is all summer long. The summer's longer on this tour, I guess. I don't know. And then, and then I've got a live action short film called My First Native American Boyfriend that's going around in festivals right now. So you can probably check that out wherever you watch short films. And then just dropped, really excited about it. I released an animated short on Comedy Central Digital that came out on October 3rd, coming out on Comedy Central. So you can see it on all Comedy Central's digital platforms. Really stoked about it. Follow me on Twitter, check out Comedy Central. It's going to be good stuff.
Yeah, do that. And then Jessica.
Oh yeah, my name is Jessica Lynn Verdi. I am a disappointment to my parents. Some people like watching me play video games on twitch.tv/Jessica Nerdy. I do voiceover. Currently, the improvised medical drama show that I'm directing is in full swing on Fridays at twitch.tv/Ripley Improv at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's a really great time if you like Grey's Anatomy and serialized. It's real fun. And then, I'm available for birthday parties.
Hire Jessica for your birthday. And Cory Wyszynski.
Hello, I'm Cory Wyszynski. I am at Cory Wise, CORWYSZ on the socials. I do a late night talk show kind of thing, despite being home and couch bound, called From the Couch. That is first and third Thursdays, 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that is all on From the Couch Show on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find some of my design and artwork on Threadless at Photo Alchemy, threadless.com/photoalchemy.
Thank you, Cory. Last up, we got art by Mattie Schott at MadChillazilla on Instagram. They're amazing. Haven't talked to him yet about editing this episode, but Isaac Balachandran has been our editor for a lot of our episodes in the past. He might be on this one again. You can check him out at isaackbfilm.com.
So if you heard this episode, he did his job.
That's it. Or I will remove this part from the credits myself.
Yay.
Other than that, you can send fan mail to us at islandlifepod@gmail.com. We'll read it on air. You can go to our patreon.com/AlexDenney. That's it, you guys. This has been so great. Thanks for hanging out with us on Island Life.
Woo!
Woo!